This thing would be awesome on like portals and 40-inch tires with like a snowplow, and then you can take like your whole family with you. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I've never done one of these here reveal videos before, but Polaris has just came out with a brand new side-by-side. Even though from the pictures I have seen, it kind of looks a lot like a General, but it's a totally brand new machine from the sounds of it. So I have the video pulled up. They did like a reveal video, so we are going to go ahead and watch that together and kind of get a first impression, a react video. If you're wondering why I have a headset on, I'm using this as the mic, so that's why. Let's dive right into this.
There's a power out there, a special kind of magic to be discovered, to be unlocked. We find it on the summits and in the valleys. We find it on the trails and rivers, amidst the giants and across the plains. And the further we go and the deeper we get, the more connected we become to the land, to ourselves, and to each other.
All right, so they're finding
We're
things.
humbled and yet empowered by our unique place within this awe-inspiring creation.
I'm probably gonna skip past a bunch of this stuff, like all this B-roll that they have going on here.
Push further and keep chasing the wild.
I'll edit all of that out so it's not super
Is what
boring.
we live for.
Because if you're like me, all you care about is this machine.
I'm Chris Burkhardt, and thanks for joining us on this historic day for Polaris.
What's up,
and
Chris
the off-road
Burkhardt?
community. There have been many milestones for Polaris over the years. The constant pursuit of innovation has resulted in a timeline marked by industry firsts, influential benchmarks that shape how we experience the great outdoors, how we get out, go further, and unlock that magic. Today marks yet another milestone for Polaris as we unveil an all-new vehicle brand and lineup that carves an entirely new path for the off-road industry. It's a vehicle that takes no cues from predecessors, but instead leads the way for an entirely new side-by-side category of adventure vehicles that take us further than we ever imagined and truly elevates our outdoor pursuits. Introducing the all-new Polaris Xpedition.
The Xpedition. Alright, so it looks like a General. That's also a Jeep. ADV.
This is a side-by-side unlike any other. The Polaris Xpedition is the
But it looks
first
like the
vehicle
General.
to take side-by-sides into the realm of overlanding, unlocking experiences well beyond the trailhead and taking you deeper into the backcountry than ever before.
Alright, so is it supposed to be like a vehicle then? More B-roll? Sick drone shot? It looks like a Jeep. Like, it looks like a car. Like, I think it looks kind of sweet. The hardtop thing.
Inspiration was invented
I don't know how I feel about the two-door Johnny. Like, I mean, it's a vibe, but I don't know if that's my vibe. Alright, so you get ride command and everything. Roll up windows and stuff, so there's like a North Star. It's like a truck. It's literally like a Jeep.
Bottom line, the Polaris Xpedition can get you places that other vehicles cannot. And that's because it delivers all the performance capabilities you'd expect from a side-by-side. The power, suspension, and handling to tackle the widest range of outdoor terrains, and combines them with durability, comfort, and cargo capabilities for overlanding at the highest level. It's the ultimate adventure vehicle for those driven.
So it doesn't look like it has like a trailing arm, so it's like a General or a Ranger or something.
Designed to offer the widest array of setups to enable and enhance the widest range of outdoor pursuits. Camping, hiking, hunting, fishing.
The tent's pretty sick, not gonna lie.
Biking, whatever your passion, the Polaris Xpedition will enable the highest level of outdoor adventure thanks to its incredible car.
Dude, so the flip-up glass is sick. It's like a Jeep.
Range of accessories Polaris has ever developed. And one of the highlights of this vehicle's adaptability is the Lock and Ride Max system.
So it's not bucket seats in the back, it's like a bench seat? Dude, the canopy, hold on. The canopy thing. That's pretty sick. So you got your tent, you got another tent, whatever, but you can tent on top of your unit. And then you have a canopy to hang out, like an awning. That's legit. Alright, there's accessories for days.
You don't typically expect full roof coverage from tip to tail, windows or air conditioning.
So what does ADV stand for?
Side by side. But Polaris Xpedition offers all of that, and it's customizable, so you can have all that protection from the elements when you need.
So is the ADV like the North Star and like the Ranger? But you also get like a back top. It looks like a Hummer.
Of course, if you're going to get deeper into the backcountry and take your adventures farther, you're going to need a vehicle that's capable and performs against whatever Mother Nature throws its way. Polaris Xpedition delivers this in spades, with a fuel range of more than 200 miles, 114 horsepower, and 14 inches of ground clearance combined with Fox suspension to take on the widest variety of terrain, and 14 inches of...
So you have like A-arms instead of like the normal like trailing arm, it looks like. 2-inch receiver hitch, 200 miles on a full tank. It said 14 inches of ground clearance, which I'm pretty sure is like an XP1000, and then 114 horse. So I'm pretty sure, which someone dropped down below in the comments if you know, does this have the same engine as the XP1000? It's got Fox shocks.
This is our ADV 5-seat North Star model. So you can see.
Alright, so it's an ADV and it's a North Star, so that's where your heat and windows and stuff come from.
Massive storage space, but also the comfort of heating and air conditioning.
Yeah, I mean, you weren't kidding when you were talking about full customization. Like, this is incredible. The amount of accessories is nuts.
With the lock and ride system, you can literally take accessories on and off. And we talked about making it adaptable. So if your adventure changes from weekend to weekend, or you need to adjust what you're doing, our accessory line of over 100 accessories, and the vehicle is set up to do that. It can adapt to what you're looking for.
And the interior basically has been completely redesigned. I mean, this is like nothing Polaris has offered in the past.
Yeah, this is really next level interior, right? We talked about comfort and how important it is for that 72-hour adventure, right? You're going to be out there for a few days. We had to make it comfortable. That all started with a seating position. We've actually brought the seats in and down so you feel in the vehicle a little bit more. We added adjustability. It's got 6 inches of adjustment so it fits riders. It even has telescoping steering.
No way. Yeah. Wow.
So it's got GPS, ride
command, like ride command,
and a JBL audio system as well.
And what I mean, I know this is your baby. So what is your favorite part of this whole rig? Like, what is the one feature you just love the most?
Well, we talked all about its storage, right? And that is all provided by the configurable rear seating in the back. Cool. Yep. So the seats flip up. You got a flat floor back there that you can tie things down to.
So it's a bench seat that you can flip down for more like box space.
The rear seats actually flip forward. You got
that's sick.
Flat area.
This is incredible because
so the box doesn't tilt then.
Between taking your family out versus going on a solo adventure with friends, being able to have kind of a dust-free environment in the back where you can lock stuff up. That's so cool. I mean, I really am excited about getting into one of these and trying it out.
We tried to think about everything, like you just said. The doors are lockable, hatch is lockable. It was designed for adventure, right? It started with the Rhino rack, flat roof, and you can take from tents to kayaks. You're comfortable inside. It's got the 200-mile range. It's a great package for your next adventure.
So this is the flagship ADV model, but we have an XP right over here that's set up for mountain biking, right?
Yep, let's go check that one out. So this is our 2-seat XP Ultimate model, right? So the same great chassis, suspension, powertrain that we just talked about in the ADV, but in a shorter wheelbase. Check out those Fox shocks that really soak up the bumps. And here you can really see how much ground clearance it's got with those high clearance A-arms, 14 inches of travel. And then don't forget, every Polaris Xpedition comes from the factory with a winch and a bumper, so you're totally trail ready right from the showroom floor.
And so the interior, it's built off the same interior specs as the ADV, correct?
Exactly, same interior. What you notice different on the Ultimate trim level is it's got the half doors. So we talked about, if you like that open air experience, half doors are the way to go for you. And then it still has accessory front rear windshield that you can take on and off to your liking.
And so you can still get the XP in a 4-door model if you want more space, right?
Yeah, exactly. You can still get a 4-door, 5-seat XP.
No way.
You can also get in a North Star model as well.
Well, then what's the major difference between the XP and the ADV?
So let me show you in the back. We'll show you the difference between XP and ADV. So what makes XP stand apart is much like our other side-by-sides today. It's got a dumping rear cargo box. So if you happen to be hauling gear or you're a hunter and you want your storage outside of the enclosed cabin, then the XP is...
So the XP, you can see like where it disconnects when it dumps. So the XP doesn't have the back roof thing, so you can't fully enclose this one? Is that what they're saying?
The best part about this thing is that you got space for mountain bikes with a 2-inch hitch.
Yeah, you got a 2-inch hitch, so you can throw accessories in there, take your bikes, you're ready for the trail, whether you're on 2 wheels or 4 wheels. And with all this massive storage that adjusts and comes in and out, you're really ready.
This is epic, man.
Yeah.
Diff, it seems like the hardest part is going to be deciding between the XP and the ADV.
Hey man, we just built it. That's going to be your decision.
It sure is, man. Thanks so much for the walkthrough, buddy.
You bet. Thank you.
All right, so you have your Xpedition, XP Premium, Ultimate, and then the North Star, which is going to give you probably heat, AC, and then your roll up, roll down glass windows and whatnot for $39,000 essentially. 64-inch track width, so just like a Razor XP 1000, 114 horse. I'm thinking it's the same engine. 14 inches of ground clearance. Let's take a gander at this cheap one. Starting out at $28,900, which is a lot for a utility machine. The green's kind of cool. Got your dump box. So this one, it comes with a winch standard, and then this little like bull bar bumper deal. So the steel bumper must have been an add-on accessory or like an upper trim level one that would come standard on. The gray and the blue is kind of sharp too. I mean, that's a vibe with the blue springs, the blue seats, and all that. Let's go back to trim. Take a look at the North Star. So still same thing, I'm guessing. So you get your window, you get all your windows, and then a wiper. That's lit for $39,000. 5-seater, and let's check this ADV thing out. So this is the cheap ADV. For the price, you can buy a badass off-road side-by-side. Utility side-by-sides are a vibe, but I mean, they're just not my vibe. Like, you'd think you'd be like 20 grand, but granted, this thing's hopefully capable, like just the XP 1000. I think you're gonna be a little bit limited. Like, you're obviously not gonna be jumping this thing without having a trailing arm and having A-arms in the rear. This blue color is kind of cool. Let's take a look at orange. This orange Jeep is something. So you're still not on the standard ADV deal. You're getting your full roof and your fold down back seats, but you're not getting a whole lot else. I wish they kind of broke it down with a build list while you're looking at this. Let's go back to trim. ProStar, I'm pretty sure that's the same engine that they run in the XP 1000. Someone correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Alright, so then yeah, you get your fully enclosed. The glass window is sick. Whoa. North Star. The glass window is pretty cool. I think you can get a wiper for that too, but standard, you get the front one, you get glass sides all the way around. This thing would be awesome on like portals and 40-inch tires with like a snow plow, and then you can take like your whole family with you. Let's go hit next. So these are all of the accessories. Looks like full packages you can throw on. So on top of your $45,000 machine, you can spend another $12,000 and get it ready for overlanding. This is where, with me having 2 Wranglers, this isn't something I would be taking, but if you are, hell yeah. So all the bumpers and stuff, they're snap together accessibility thing. I don't remember what they called it, but this is all the accessories. You do have a plow you can get, plow systems. That's sick. So they have a couple different plows you can put on. Half the price of a Snow Pro for like a full-size truck. This thing is just pricey, dude. Lock and ride, that's what they called it. It's just pricey. Oh, so you get different tire setups. If we add it, do they change? Shee, look at that. What's that's desert. What do we got for rock? Oh, it's the same thing. Sand. Yeah, I'm curious to hear what your guys' thoughts on this Polaris Xpedition is. I definitely think it's cool. It's something different. You haven't really been able to just get an out-of-the-box SUV side-by-side yet, so that's completely new. It's definitely going to be capable. It's going to have enough power to pretty much do whatever you want. Obviously, if you're running like Pro Rs or the Turbo R or the X3 RRs and stuff, this isn't going to feel as quick. It's probably going to be a lot more tippy. You do get some ground clearance, so you'll definitely be able to go pretty much anywhere. You're just not going to be able to haul ass like you would in like one of the sport side-by-sides, but that's not what this is. This is a utility side-by-side. But yeah, I'm curious to see how well it does. Maybe one day the YouTube channel will be big enough for Polaris to invite me out to the events and test this stuff, but we're unfortunately not there yet. If you guys like and subscribe and comment, it definitely helps the channel out. Maybe one day we'll be able to get there and I can quit my job and do YouTube full time, but we're not there yet. So until then, let me know what your thoughts are on the Xpedition. Do you think it's something that will do good? Do you think there's a big market for it? It's definitely cool, but do you think that they're going to sell as many of this as they already sell the Ranger and the General and the other like utility side-by-sides, the work machines that people buy to do stuff around their house and on the farm and whatnot? And then also let me know what your thoughts are on the price point for these things. Lots of side-by-side content. If you're new to the channel, if this is the first video you came across, pretty much mostly all side-by-side content with some other stuff sprinkled in there. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. If you could smash that like button, it really helps out the channel. And then subscribe, turn that bell on so you don't miss future videos. Until next time, guys, we're out.